He wants to be a peacemaker, and through his poems and own courageous examples, he proves that finding peace within oneself can lead to harmony among families, communities, and nations. With wisdom and uncomplicated vision, Maddie reminds us how easy it is to forgive others, to find something amazing in the most trivial things, and to celebrate the little gifts of life each day. Journey through art songs will inspire readers of all ages, with thoughts and images that bring both tears and expanded hearts. Jimmy Carter, former U.S. President.
Jimmy, how low can you go?
The game begins.
Oh no.
Chapter 1, Beginning the Journey. Prayer for a journey. Thank you, God, not just for life, but for our journey through life. Life is a miracle, and a journey through life is so full of many more miracles that if we travel with our heart songs, thank you, God, for blessing me with the gift of heart songs so that I can enjoy my miracles. April 1998. Here's a pretty picture.
I could have done that one.
Painted?
Yes, it
His
is.
finger painted.
It was non-existent.
I might have to do that when I was
There's an about the author poem.
Okay. I am
Actually,
Maddie
no,
JT.
because this is an 11-year-old, I'm actually going to read this in completely the wrong voice. About the author. I'm Maddie J.T. Stenton. My body has light skin, red blood, blue eyes, and blonde hair. Since I have mitochondrial myopathy, I even have a track, a ventilator, and oxygen. Very poetic I am, and very smart too.
And very modest.
I'm always brainstorming ideas and stories. I am a survivor, but someday I will see my 2 brothers and 1 sister in heaven. When I grow up, I plan to become a father, a writer, a public speaker, and most of all, a peacemaker. Whoever I am and whatever happens, I will always love my body and mind, even if it has different abilities than other people's bodies and minds. I will always be happy, because I'll always be me.
Guys,
2001.
she wants to be a father.
Hey, can we get Morgan Freeman to do my book? That's right. Alright.
Morgan Freeman Friendship Squad.
Morgan Freeman? Alright.
And then I'll shatter one.
Heart song. I have a song deep in my heart, and only I can hear it. If I close my eyes and sit very still, it is so easy to listen to my song. When my eyes are open and I am so busy and moody and busy, if I take time and listen very hard, I can still hear my heart song. It makes me feel happy, happier than ever, happier than everywhere and everything and everyone in the whole wide world. Happy like thinking about going to heaven when I die. My heart song sounds like this. I love you. I love you. How happy you can be. How happy you can make this whole world be. And sometimes it's other tunes and words too, but it always sings the same special feeling to me. It makes me think of Jamie and Katie and Stevie and other wonderful things. This is my special song. But you know what? All people have a special song inside their hearts. Everyone in the whole wide world has a special heart song. If you believe in magical musical harps, and if you believe you can be happy, then you too will hear your song.
You're one of those that was George Takei.
96.
Shatner.
Alright. Here we go.
Sometimes sunrise is like a heavenly crystal ball. Every day, a little bit of time between night and day, the angels look at the earth. See how things have been, and see how things are going, and to see how things will be. The sky changes from dark into angel whites and angel golds, and the blackness of trees start to glow with pinks and purples and oranges from their hearts, and during each down, and all the angels gather up and have a celebration in God's honor. And sometimes we can even watch and join them in celebrating. Just look out into the sunrise, then jump in with your own heart, float in the air like in a dream, and pray with love and praise and thank yous for your life, for your spirit, for your sunrise, and for being part of this heavenly crystal ball.
All right. Anybody want one? Because I can't do a George Takei or a Jeff Goldblum.
Kirk Advantage.
I was thinking Patrick Warburton.
Oh.
All right, for Mr. Thompson. People who like poetry are special. They're the same people who hear lullabies and wind chimes when the birds are noisy together. They're the ones who see star gifts in every season. Tree stars in the fall, snow stars in the winter, dandelion berry stars in the spring, and lightning bug stars in summer. They're the ones who have favorite colors that are wonderful gifts. Why is this turning into Barack Obama?
Favorite colors, you have wonderful gifts.
Like sunset, rainbow, or treasure. They're the ones who have songs in their hearts and words in their minds that come together and slip out into the air or onto paper as a gift to someone else or even themselves. The people who like poetry are probably the ones who really like life and who know how to celebrate even when things are sad or happy. We remember that sometimes, even if we don't understand why, the rain falls for a reason. We remember how important it is to play after a storm, just because we need to keep playing and living. And we are the people who remember to say thank you to God for our gifts. May 1996.
That definitely turned into Barack Obama. I'm trying to think if I can do Bane right now. I'd need someone to hold the book, probably.
There is no time for poetry.
Into the darkness. I was born in it. Alright. What is it like to have a baby fall asleep while holding your finger? It is a soft, precious touch. It is relaxing and exciting. It is a feeling of trust and importance. It is so soothing, it makes me want to fall asleep. It is a sign of peace and love. It is like to have a baby fall asleep while holding your finger. It is a great gift from heaven. November 1999.
I just had.
That was the perfect one for Bane. Just imagine him saying it, then it becomes really weird.
I'm gonna use
I just imagine him saying that into the mic at this football stadium.
My name is
Ezra Koenig.
Like there are two Jason Children.
I also have a nuclear bomb.
Is there anything that you guys particularly want to hear?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
The language of God. Do you know what language God speaks? God speaks every language. That's because God made everyone and gave everyone different languages. And God understands them all. And do you know what is God's favorite language? Oh wow. Okay. Okay. This is gonna get weird. Oh, okay. Whew. That didn't get too weird. God's favorite language is not grown-ups' language, but the language of children.
I definitely remember.
That's because children are special to God. Children know how to share, and they never lose their heart songs. April 1996.
Alright, I'm gonna do one in a really, really thick Scottish accent.
Oh my god.
Making real sense of the senses present.
Rerun the voice of the devil.
Rerun the voice of the devil, man. Oh, I can do that.
Making real sense of the senses. Our eyes are looking at things, but they're also for crying. When we're very happy or very sad, our ears are for listening, but so are our hearts. Our noses are for smelling food, but also the wind and grass, and if we try very hard, the butterflies. Our hands are for feeling, but also for hugging and touching so gently. Our mouths and tongues are for tasting, and also for saying words like, I love you, and thank you God for all of these things. Those aren't words. April 1995.
Alright.
Martin Luther King.
And now the Dark Lord Satan.
Climbing to heaven. In the winter, trees reach up to touch the sky. arching up so high. And if you look at the tallest tree in our backyard, you can see that it is so close to heaven. Perhaps we could go out and climb up the tree, up the hand, up the fingers, and into the sky. Then we could just step through the clouds and into heaven. January 1996.
Any requests?
That would be way more
He already
ironic.
did more.
I really want to be ironic.
Gordon Freeman, I don't.
Doesn't he not talk?
Cookie Monster.
Wait, hold on, Brenton. Can I?
Go for it.
I can do Shell from Portal.
Shell.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me see if I can find a short. I might be able to keep enough composure to do GLaDOS.
Oh, that's good. I want to do a weekly.
That one's short.
The tiger fights a dragon in the purple sun. When the sun sets in the mist, the tiger and the dragon fight in the purple light. Who wins? Who knows? Thy who have great heart songs know. The tiger of peace or the dragon of anger. May 1998.
You killed all the scientists.
You do think you're right. If you want to know who won, it's whoever had the neurotoxin on their side. Right, anything?
Martin Luther King.
Effective turret.
I can't really do either of those.
Chuck, please.
We just did GLaDOS, no more Portal stuff. I just did Shell, he just did GLaDOS.
I'm interested in effective
Guys, can
turret.
you figure out that we like Portal?
Sound, please.
Wait, do it in math.
Or
I'm
were
gonna do
you
this
just
is that one
have
guy from the
12
Bee
minutes
Gees.
doing it?
And then
Oh, you mean
I'll do something
B-52s?
probably in between
No,
Duke
Bee Gees.
Nukem and Batman
Okay.
because they sound very similar.
Philosophy glass. Some people see a glass with some water in it and say, oh yes, that glass is half full. Some people see the glass with some water in it and say, oh no, that glass is half empty. I hope that I am one of the people who is always able to look at each of my glasses and see them as at least half full. That's very important in life. Because if you live feeling like your glass is half empty, well, it may as well be empty all the way. May 1997.
Said it
This is fascinating.
Can we do Paul McCartney, maybe?
The fact that their painting's really sad.
I'm gonna do something. It'll probably start out me attempting to do Duke Nukem, and will probably degenerate into Batman because at this point they sound very similar. Actually, I'll just do Batman because he's.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I eat nails for breakfast without any milk. Peace of patience. I cannot wait to become a peacemaker. I cannot wait to help the world overcome anger and problems of evil. I cannot wait for the world to be peaceful and for everyone to live in harmony. I cannot wait to grow and be overcome, but I will wait with patience and hope and peace. November 1999.
Alright. I'm here.
I
I'm gonna do
could
this
have
one.
done that without seeing
I'm gonna do this one as the lead singer of British indie rock band Alt J. I can't do that. His voice is too weird. I'm sorry.
You try.
I had one of those.
yes.
No.
Could do John, please. That'd be interesting.
My falsetto's too dead for me to do Mickey Mouse.
Very, very thick southern accent.
Yeah, let him do it.
I could maybe do it as the Old Spice guy. A champion is a winner, a hero, someone who never gives up even when the going gets rough. A champion is a member of a winning team, someone who overcomes challenges even when it requires creative solutions. A champion is an optimist, a hopeful spirit, someone who plays the game even when the game is called life. Especially when the game is called life. There can be a champion in each of us if we live as a winner, if we live as a member of the team, or if we live with a hopeful spirit for life. September 1999. Face of the Faith. Oh, it's a long one.
Oh God.
Go on, Juton, please.
No. Goodness, what should I do? I just don't know.
You guys
Freddie
just
Mercury?
spent 16 minutes doing this. I
That's
hope you're
because
aware.
Entertaining is really sad.
It's so much Comic Sans. It hurts.
Are you going to go through the whole book?
I don't see why not. That's what another. That's
Why
what
stop
another.
now?
Wait, guys, let's write our own heart songs.
Wait.
Can one of you do Gollum? Oh my god.
Faces of faith. I wish that the people of anger and hatred and sadness will remember about their heart songs and get them back. Everyone is born with a heart song, but sometimes as we grow up, sometimes we forget about it. Because we don't listen to it enough. And the people of war, well, they really need to get them back, sis. Because their heart songs really need to live. Because when we die, they will rise up. I want that to happen to me. I want my heart songs to rise up. And I'm trying my best down here on Earth. You really can go to heavens. Everyone can. But sometimes you have to sit in think times when you lose your heart songs.
That's what I keep doing. Give me a second. There's another section about the same size.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
And that is sad because some people who go sit in think times, they never come back. And some people just think and realize, and when they come back, but if you remember to listen to our heart songs, we will not need to go to think times. Our songs will just rise up out of our hearts, and I'll take our spirits straight on the heavensies. I will remember to listen to my heart songs. I will remind others, especially the grown-ups, to listen to their heart songs too. And for the people who have forgotten theirs, I will share mine with them. Maybe they will keep mine, and maybe it will remind them of their own. What really matters is that we keep the faces of faith and listen to our heart songs and live so that we can die and live this again. July 1996.
Sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger there.
Yeah, that's a hard one to do for a long time.
It really is.
I'm posting in Land 13.1. Always remember to listen to your heart songs.
In Comic Sans only. Guys, just remember, all of your heart songs are in Comic Sans.
That's how God made them.
The Comic Sans of time.
Please tell me that's what it actually is.
What should I do?
Wilkin.
I get this joke.
I can't do this without my nose painted red though.
Is it
We
painted
probably
red
find
or is
pen.
it colored nose?
It's
colored-
technically colored blood blue.
Okay, good. I was about to say, have you guys
Yeah, we
have you
have.
straightened your colors out?
Yeah,
yet?
we have.
There's always some confusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have like yellow lanyard.
Perfect. Yeah.
The sky is such a perfect blue. Must have been painted there. Even the clouds bear witness to the stroke of an artist's brush. This just proves that Pythagoras is perfect at many professions. February 2000.
Who was that?
God.
20 minutes of this video.